What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Ostriv, and we're going to continue with our city building here, so let's keep it going. Last episode we left off trying to build up the smithy here. So construction is still in progress for this dude. You can see open vacancies for men at 6 and 5 right now, and so that is adjusting according to sort of the labor that we need as we sort of continue. So I'm also going to continue construction here and get folks to start working on the house construction if we can. And wood, we're sitting at 196 now. Firewood 11.5. So what I may do is move a worker off of the forestry building. Still need the thatches going, I guess, right? We've got 20 of those in the bank. So I may just leave him for now. He's actually at max, so let's fire him for now, actually. Good. We did accumulate a bunch of wheat here in the farm. So we're done with the seasonal work here. We've stored some flour. And then we've got the windmill here working on producing that flour out for both the greenery and now the market stall. So not enough food is for sale, so he'll continue working on that for us. New house getting ready to come up and in now. What are we waiting here? Clay. We're waiting on the clay to finish up the wall structure here for the smithy. Nails are down to 530. So it is September. We need to get going on this house construction as much as possible. So I'm going to unpause that construction and unpause that construction. So all three new houses now getting ready to be built up. I don't want to lose a lot of population here over the winter because then we basically will not be able to have a strong winter at all. Let's see. This one here still moving right along. Still have workers and laborers working here, working on bringing in 4 clay now. We've got all of our carts in action. That is part of the hold up here. So eventually we're going to have to build a carpenter to build new carts, which will allow laborers to sort of bring materials around the city. But looking good so far. So far, so good at least. No one's died yet, at least. We're not starving. The city's not starving. Almost a full unit of flour now at the market that we can sell. So wheat, we've got a limit here of 20 wheat overall. No limit for the windmill there. He's just going to keep producing out as much as possible. Starting to store up some additional flour here in the granary. Three, 0 there. Okay. All right, looking good over here now. The third village house getting ready to finish up. Nails. We still have 530 nails overall. Come on, finish it up here. Still want to produce out new nails here once we finish up that. Okay, starting to bring in some of these new materials here as well. Very nice. So that's 3 houses now done. And there goes a villager moving his items into the new house. There we go. So we can support 3 families. 4th family getting ready to come in here. 5th family is going to be done soon. And let's hire 1 worker to start making nails. There he goes. Okay, perfect. So new houses still here happening. Let's put in for another house construction. And I think I'm going to actually spin it like this. So their backyard, these people's backyard, will be right sort of next to the farm here, if this works. Let's see. Sorta, kinda, sorta. It's kind of a weird backyard-looking fence, isn't it? Tell you what, let's place him here, then. Try to keep it consistent with what the road is doing in front of us. So 3 new houses on the way. It is November, so oh god, we're getting so close. Let's put in for another house here, like this. So let's see. 4 more houses underway. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 6 total. That's what I'm thinking. Camp storage. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 more on top of that, and we're home free here. So village house here. And then a final one on the other side of the road. Spin you around a bit. Well, actually, let's hold off on that one until we get a better idea of how this is going to shape up with the new houses here. Now, education, we actually can't build any of education buildings quite yet. But still forging ahead. How's the water doing? Water is sitting right at 10, so that's good. Thatches are starting to decrease, which is fine, because we did fire the thatchery guy. We did still have 1 guy working on firewood up here, I think. Yeah. He's got 100 wood stored. Oh, God. No! No, that's exactly what we did not want to happen. So December hit, and we did lose a lot of families. So the only good news about this right now is turn you off. Flower here. You can see they're leaving through the woods. Guess they're just going to walk to the next city. We do have 9 flowers stored there. Only 2 women looking for a job here at this point. Lost our smithy worker. Dang. Still 460 nails, though, so, you know, we're going to continue house construction, which will allow people to move back in when it's springtime. Still have some wheat units stored up here. We've got some flowers stored in the greenery and the market stall. Okay, we did just get new workers then. Interesting. Let's keep the production of food up here immediately. So as soon as the house is finished, they do move back during winter. I was wrong about that. I thought they would be done sort of, you know, when it's done until springtime comes along, rather. So new house is coming up. That's the main priority. We want to grow the population so we can get new workers in. We need to hire a manager, and we'll hire a worker there at the farm, because we are going to want to start planting next year, next spring, in 1722. What are we seeing here? It's still 2 women looking for a job. We do still have the girl working at the market, so that's good. Looking for laborers here now. Trying to hire workers there, manager. Fire the manager and the worker here for now so we can get more laborers. That was the 1 guy that we had available to labor to continue constructing, as well as the nail guy here. So we still have 560 nails. Let's fire him for now. He's got nails in the bank, so that's good. Over here, camp storage. We're storing up some nails there. The well still working for us as well. Here we go. So we've actually got progress going here now with 2 workers working on the new house. And like I said, that's really our only path to getting a bigger population going here. What I may do then is actually demolish you. Demolish you. We're going to put in this 1 house here to see how that sort of fits in. That's actually really close along the thoroughfare there. So let's actually spin this around then and take a different strategy by moving houses here. And see if we can rotate you a bit. Here, next to the camp center. So they're little lot is coming up now. Still waiting 5 wood. We have 60 wood in the bank. A little bit of firewood. Only at 9 there. Which is getting us through the winter nicely, I think. Still have wheat stored up there. Granary has a little bit of flour put in there. We're actually going to remove him as a worker. That gives us another laborer to play around with, I guess. No housing available, so that's the biggest thing we're working on now. Right here in the middle of winter as itself. So January coming around now, things starting to melt. You will see eventually the river is totally frozen out too. So you do have an option to make, or I guess fish during the warmer months, but we were able to make enough wheat to survive for the winter. Firewood is 9, wood down to 60. Looking for builders as these guys are continuing to bring resources in. Firewood down to 8.5, so we got to make sure we don't run out of that. Nail is at 560 in the bank. We finally have some construction happening. Come on, come on, come on. I need workers. Especially when it starts getting warmer, we're going to have to employ there at the farm as quickly as possible. And then people will start coming back to our town. So our city is right here on this crossroads in between Baliklia, Marifa, and Durachi. Looks like what those are called. And again, this guy's house is facing sort of the wrong way, but I was planning on eventually building out this way and having sort of a main thoroughfare here and then here to make a city. And construction's still in progress over here. How are we looking this way now? Looking for laborers, of course, and laborers there. No housing available. Firewood's back up to 8. It's down to 8, rather. Wood is down to 50. Guys grabbing thatches here, and we're down to 11 from that construction. Here we go. More thatches coming in. We've got a worker assigned now. You can see the children sort of moving in and out from the different houses, which is a cool little detail. Okay, now the snow is starting to melt. We've got a new family that's come in. And their priority, of course, is going to be to construct those new houses so we can raise some jobs and such. Let's get some workers in here and a manager here. All right, good. We've got laborers then that are going to start planting the fields for our next wheat crop. In the process of sowing right now. How are we doing on materials? Iron is down to 5, nails 460. Water 8, wood 8. Flour is stored, which is nice, but that's where that flour is being stored right now. So in the process of sowing here still without a plow. New house getting ready to come up. So these two houses need to come in, and then we've got a pretty nice population back and going. Hopefully enough to survive the next year. We'll see if we're able to make it through the next winter or not. Okay. How are we doing? Awaiting some clay. Nails of 460. So if I go to a trading post, need 174 nails to be exact. Some clay, obviously, and then a lot of wood, to be honest. Let's put a worker back here on wood production. And then we'll put another worker here on nail production. There we are. Get those nails stockpiling back up. Construction's still in progress over here on this home. So just along the tree line here so far. And each house has a little bit of a different model, which is a nice touch. Let's see. You can hear that nail guy working constantly. Flower of 0.9 here. How do we do here? Good. We got through sowing. Growth is in progress since March, so the growth will have a lot longer of a chance this year, which is good. And we have a manager. Still trying to hire a woodworker guy here. Looking for builders. He's got thatches and wood. He's got nails stored. So desperately need to get a new family in town here. See the road starting to form here as well. A little bit crooked. But this will all sort of smooth out as time goes on. There we go. He's moving it on up and in. New guys in town here. So hopefully that'll get the wood back up and going. Once people start arriving back, looking for laborers. Still looking for a worker here. Open vacancies for men, 5. 3 for women. Here's our crop coming in. Starting to dwindle there on nutrients a bit, but that's okay. Okay, we've got 100 nails and 3 clay sitting right here, awaiting some additional clay. Workers still bringing resources on site. So once the laborers run out of materials to bring, they can sort of start working. Enough food for sale now, finally. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We have a worker here making new flour. That was a weird glitch. Got 2.4 flour stored there. Bringing new wheat in and spinning it up. So food production is right on point. Can't find wood anywhere, of course. So I may have to, let's see, move a worker out somewhere to get wood producing out. So I'll take him away from the windmill for now. Here he goes. Now he's employed over there at the forestry building. So he's going to go to work for us. Got a little bit of firewood stored up there for next winter. We ate through about half of those last winter. Campfire and bench here still working. How about water? Okay, so that's increasing now. The women in charge of going to get the water for the house. We have some potatoes left in the stocks there. Not sure where they came from. Mayor is working. We do have a mayor. That's pretty cool. Yeah, can't find the wood anywhere here still. Making new nails. We're at 660. Let's fire you for now and get you working on the... You may need to have 2 workers for wood to actually have that start coming out, because it's 2 people required to actually start chopping down the trees and carrying the wood logs in. Okay, good. So you're seeing that now. So it is a 2 minimum there, I think. Good. We just made 15 wood there. Nice. So this is going to bolster the production of the new house here next. As we're moving right on along here. Still growing season right now in May. Okay, this is coming right along. Awaiting 3 wood. We've got some workers doing their thing here. In fact, let's put in for another additional house here next. So trying to get that population built up. We have 680 nails to work with. The smithy, he's got 450 stored. That means there's about 200 here. Yep. Stored firewood of 0. So workers are still trying to hire right now because we are prioritizing the stalled production. Construction, rather. Can't find the wood anywhere. Well, I thought you guys were going to go to work on the wood. Here we go. He's come back now. One guy has come back, at least. We need 2, though. So we're not wasting anything. No workers at the granary. Okay, we've got 3 flowers stored at the market now, so that's nice to see. Okay, clay still being brought to this construction site right now. And he's going home from work, that guy who was bringing the clay in. Here comes another guy in his place. He's going to bring that clay forward. Okay, now we do have log production in effect again here. 2 workers there at the logging camp. Let's bring it up and in, boys. Come on. Keep it going, keep it going. Cool. Well, anyway, guys, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you guys next time.